If let's say you get with a girl who's super feminine, she wants to prove to you that she's the girl for you. Opposed to a masculine girl, I don't need no man. She get with you, she expect you to do all the pursuing. Woo! Let's go, boys. Let's go. All right, guys, man, I have a highly requested video. Masculine women versus feminine women. Here's 7 ways to determine which one she is. Any single girl on the planet. This video is going to help you categorize whether she's a masculine woman, she's in her masculine, or she's in her feminine. Although you do have some responsibility to that, but this is how you can know right off the bat which one she is, right? So you can save yourself some heartache and some time. But before we get into the video, guys, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram at FitXFearless for daily motivation and daily tips. Now, what's the first sign? Number 1, right? Masculine women take pride in being a challenge. Feminine women take pride in being a piece. Masculine women take pride in making your life difficult. Masculine women take pride in making you jump through hoops. It is a ego boost. It is a form of validation to them when you are jumping through hoops. You are saying that she is worth these hoops you're jumping through. Feminine women take pride in being peaceful. Any of you guys have ever dealt with a girl who is truly feminine? It's just easy coasting. They're like allergic to problems. Not saying they won't ever bring up drama, but she doesn't get a thrill from toying with you. How many of you guys have dealt with girls who you just like, this girl must just love toying with dudes? If you haven't experienced it, you must be living under a rock. I have had girls in the past, guys, literally set up a date, agree to a date, yeah, sure, yeah. And then, right when they say they're pulling up to the date, they flake. That's a woman that enjoys toying with men. She never even left the house. I am telling you, there are girls like this. I am sure you guys have experienced it. There are some women that just get a kick from playing with you, from toying with your mind. She just foaming at the mouth. Ooh, how can I get him to look foolish? That's a masculine woman. A feminine woman don't got time for that. You're like, well, what's the thrill? She would rather just not even deal with you. You know how you find a feminine woman? A feminine woman would just not rather even deal with you than to have you jumping through hoops, doing all this crazy stuff to get an ego boost, a thrill from. All right? For a masculine girl, ooh, how many hoops can I get him to jump through? You set a date, she want to reschedule. You set a date, a location, she want to change the location. That's a masculine woman. A feminine woman just want to go with the flow. She loves peace and harmony. The masculine woman wants to see can I make him jump through the moon and come back for me? She gets enjoyment from that. Number 2, feminine women are subtle with choosing signals. Masculine women are more bold. Guys, this is a very this one is very, very controversial. All right, but it's true. The more a woman is in her masculine, the more bold she is with men. Have you been to clubs? You see the girls who are just going up to guys, just being super aggressive. Those women are in their masculine. A feminine woman, she might give you the eye. She might smile at you, encourage you to go up to her. But very rarely is she gonna just come over there and just pull you. Even though those girls might be easier to sleep with, I'm telling you, they're not in their feminine. All right? Feminine women, they're not gonna be egregious with their approaches. They're not gonna be going above and beyond, just to they're terrified of rejection. A masculine woman she like a dude. She ain't scared of rejection. Yeah, she's gonna go up to 5 dudes in the night. That's not a woman in her feminine. A woman in her feminine, she's looking for that one guy. She likes that one guy. She's gonna put herself around him. She's gonna look at him. She's gonna flirt with him. Maybe smile at him, encouraging him to make the move. A woman can be in her feminine and maybe speak to you, start a conversation, but it's not gonna just be like, ugh. All right, that's a masculine thing to do. It's masculine for a man to go after what he wants. That's not so much for a woman. A woman likes to let you lead, right? So If a woman is being too aggressive, it's not in her feminine, bro. Number 3, masculine women need constant validation from many men. Feminine women need validation from her man. This one is important. Masculine women need constant validation from many men, while a feminine woman wants validation from her man. This is not saying that women don't like validation. All of them love validation. But the more in her feminine a woman is, the less eager, the less like she's not so moved by just getting attention from other men. These girls you see all over the internet, the OF girls posting their butt, like that's a woman. That's not a woman in her feminine. A woman in her feminine, she doesn't need guys she doesn't like to validate her. A feminine woman wants the guy she wants to validate her. The man that she wants to be with. His validation means most. Not a bunch of other dudes. She needs 10,000 dudes to like her picture and tell her how beautiful she is. That's a woman in her masculine. If she was in her feminine, what do you notice about women who are in love? What do you notice about women when a woman is in love, other dudes don't even exist to her. She is disgusted by seeing. She don't even want to talk to no other dudes. She ain't even opening your message. She don't care about your validation. She don't care how beautiful you think she is. She wants that validation from her man. But when a woman is in her masculine, she's entertaining several guys in her DMs, even though she has a man. She's, sending thirst traps, trying to get many men to validate her. That's not a woman in her feminine. A woman in her feminine, she needs validation as well, but she prefers that validation to come from the guy that she wants to be with. All right, so all these girls you guys see all over the internet posting nudes and all these thirst traps all over the place, those are not women in their feminine. Number 4, feminine women prefer family, masculine women prefer career. This is gonna be another controversial one, right? But women can't have jobs. That's not what I'm saying. Every woman should pursue some kind of career, right? It can, even if it's just a hobby, right? She should be able to do whatever she wants. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, the more in her feminine a woman is, the more she's gonna prioritize family, her husband, her children, than just her career. She's not gonna look at men and say, I don't need no man. I'm a 6-figure earner. God rest his soul, the late great, Kevin Samuels was trying to push this point to a lot of women, like, hey, you can have your job and but we want you to be our peace at home. And I'm telling you, the more in her feminine woman is, just think about it. I had a conversation with Janelle, the intimacy coach, and she said this point, which was great. She was like, a woman, you submitting to a man regardless. If it's at your job, if it's at your home, you're gonna submit to your boss. You don't mind submitting to your boss. You gotta submit to him for him to pay you. All right, you gotta follow his directions and his program, but you don't want to submit to the man that you have kids with. That's a woman more in her masculine. The more in her feminine she is, the more she's gonna prioritize family, her home, prioritize being the woman, the powerful woman at home, not necessarily submitting to a man at her job. Number 5, masculine women despise competing for a man. Feminine women go above and beyond to compete for her man. What do you notice about when a girl is in her feminine? Let's say you get with a girl who's super feminine, who's super submissive, right? She wants to prove to you that she's the girl for you. Opposed to a masculine girl, I don't need no man. She get with you, she expect you to do all the pursuing. She expect you, like I said in the beginning, to jump through hoops. That's a woman that is gonna jump from dude to dude. She's gonna jump from one eggplant to the next eggplant. All right, if he ain't showing me that he wanna be with me, screw him. This is how women rack up bodies, thinking that a man needs to worship them. Instead of, if you get with a guy, show this guy why you guys should create something more, right? How can you meet a valuable man that you sleep with and expect him to just start bending over backwards for you? And you wonder why you don't respect men who do that already. Come on, ladies. Masculine women don't believe in competing for a man. And I say this to girls all the time. I've said this before. Men have to compete. To be a man who's a catch You can't be a bum. You can't live on your mama's couch. You gotta make some money. You gotta be in good shape. You gotta dress well. I'm over here telling guys to do this, and the third. That's men competing. He has to show that he has some kind of value for you to take him seriously, for you to want to sleep with him. That's a man's version of competition. He has to compete amongst other men to be a viable option for you. You want a man to compete to be a catch, but you don't want to compete for the catch. When every woman wants that same catch. Delusional. Feminine women understand that, hey, this guy right here got it going on. He's on his purpose. He look good. He smells good. He has something more. Other women want that same thing. I gotta show him that I'm his best option. Not expecting him just to bend over backwards for me because I got a box. It ain't happening. Number 6, feminine women are grossed out by hookup culture. Masculine women take pride in being city girls. I have met some girls who they are like, it's very rare these days. All right, it's good luck finding this one. All right, but a lot of feminine women who are true at their core, it's no thrill in getting with a bunch of dudes. It's no thrill in sleeping with 100 dudes. It's no thrill in going on 5 dates a week. Feminine women don't need to date 7 dudes at a time. She wants the guy she wants. Masculine women, city girl, Miami trip. Ooh, Miami, we're going to Miami. Sleep with 5 dudes and hide it. Like, which feminine woman finds joy in that? She finds joy in being with her man. She might see her girlfriends every now and then, but she wants to be by her man's side. She ain't trying to leave her man. Any girl that needs to be in the scene or enjoys hookup culture is not really in her feminine. Because women pair bond with men they sleep with. If her pair bonding is so destroyed that she finds joy, see, a man and woman are different. We are biologically put on this earth to conquer and spread our seed. Women, family, right? That polarity, that peace, that feminine essence is what she takes pride in. When a woman is starting to act like a guy and wants to spread her seed and give it a bunch of dudes, that's not a woman in her feminine. City girls are not feminine women. Any little argument, they're sleeping with the next dude. They in Miami, with the promoter, with this guy. They're sleeping with the basketball players. Ain't no girl in her feminine finds joy from hookup culture. No way. Lastly, masculine women view men as enemies. Feminine women view men as kings. This is a point that I'm guilty of. I want to say that, guys, you should never have any anger or hatred towards women. This is you being a better man, right? And I feel like a lot of us content creators, just exposing the female nature, we tend to grow this anguish, this anger from women because of their nature. It shouldn't be that way. I don't want you to act like these masculine girls who look at men as enemies. I don't want you to look as women as your enemies. Find understanding in them, and your success with them would improve. The same thing I would tell the girls. Understand men better, and you will do better with men. Anger, being upset at female nature is not gonna help you get laid. That's why, if you guys notice, my content, like my tonality, the things I teach you guys, has shifted a lot in the last couple years. Forget all that angry stuff. Like, what's the point of being angry about female nature? I would rather equip you with the tools to be better with women than to just be angry. Same thing with masculine women versus feminine women. Masculine women, we don't need no man. Men ain't this, men ain't that. Well, if you think that men are so bad, probably it's because you're not having the success you want with men. Have you looked in the mirror and said, maybe I can do some things better? This is how I had to do to myself to get better with women. I had to look at myself and say, hey, Fit, instead of you being angry at girls, how about you start dressing better? How about you start taking care of your face more? How about you start getting a haircut, every month, not every year? How about you start, taking care of your body and prioritizing your image? Maybe you're gonna do better with girls. And the moment I started doing those things, I started doing better with women. I stopped feeling sorry for myself, stopped complaining about female nature, and I did better with women. I can attract women easier now. Masculine women still are stuck in that rage. Men ain't this, men ain't that. Look in the mirror, baby. If you choose to do better by men, understand men, you will do better with men. Feminine women look at men as kings. They don't look at men as a problem, an enemy. She's trying to bring you peace. She's trying to uplift you. That's what a feminine woman is. A high value man. Same, like in talking about this point, a high value man is not angry at women. He makes himself the best catch he can be so he can attract more women. He ain't sitting up here complaining on YouTube, man, women ain't this. That ain't getting you laid, buddy. All right? And that's it, guys. This is how you separate masculine women from feminine women. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Love you, boys.